Welcome to HotDrama TV. How Liu Yuning stole the spotlight and the kingdom in The Prisoner of Beauty. When The Prisoner of Beauty premiered, no one predicted the cultural explosion it would ignite. A sweeping historical romance laced with betrayal, passion, and enough palace intrigue to make even the most seasoned drama fan gasp. It had all the makings of a hit. And hit it did. The series skyrocketed to the top of the charts on Tencent, iQIYI, and Youku within days of its release, with binge-watchers glued to every episode like it was royal gossip from the Ming Dynasty. But while the drama itself was fire, the juiciest twist happened long before the cameras even started rolling. Wait, Liu Yuning wasn't even the first choice? Yes, you read that right. The role of Wei Shao, the cold-blooded war god who secretly has a poet's heart, wasn't originally meant for Liu Yuning. In fact, word on the production street says that the part was practically written for Zhang Wanyi, the breakout star who gained major traction after Lost You Forever alongside Yang Zi. With his brooding presence and growing fanbase, Zhang Wanyi seemed like the obvious pick. So what happened? The simple answer: the investors got nervous. The complex answer: palace dramas are high-stakes productions, and when millions of yuan are on the line, every decision is a gamble. While Zhang Wanyi had critical acclaim, whispers in the production room started circulating. Was he tall enough to embody the dominant General Wei Shao? Did he have the clout to draw both hardcore drama fans and casual viewers? Could he compete against the emerging wave of dual-threat actor-singers shaking up the industry? Enter Liu Yuning. Towering at 1.89 meters, fresh off a string of buzzworthy appearances, and backed by an online fanbase that seemed to double overnight, he checked every box. More importantly, he brought something that can't be written into a script: hunger. From live streams to leading man, Liu Yuning's rise is the kind of underdog tale dramas are made of. He didn't come from acting school royalty. He didn't start with privilege, connections, or even typical idol looks. In fact, he began his career singing covers on live stream platforms and was often dismissed as too plain for costume dramas. Industry insiders reportedly labeled him unfit for ancient roles, a brutal critique in a landscape obsessed with aesthetic perfection. But Liu Yuning didn't flinch. Instead, he hustled. His persistence led him from live performances to small drama roles, grabbing attention in The Long Ballad and Hot-Blooded Youth. He took rejection and turned it into fuel. Slowly but surely, he carved out a reputation as the guy who wasn't just tall or hardworking. He had something real. And when The Prisoner of Beauty came calling, he didn't just accept the challenge. He owned it. The god of war with layers, Liu Yuning's portrayal of Wei Shao hits like a thunderclap. Equal parts intimidating and heartbreakingly vulnerable, he captures the full spectrum of a man torn between duty and love. One moment he's slicing through enemies like a legend. The next he's delivering lines that make viewers pause and rewind just to catch the emotion in his eyes. And the chemistry? Don't even get us started. Enter Zuer, fire meets fire. Cast as Xiao Qiao, the noblewoman with a steel spine and a guarded heart, Zuer doesn't just play Liu Yuning's on-screen partner. She challenges him. Their dynamic crackles from the first scene. They hate each other. They're forced into marriage. They fall in love slowly, painfully, beautifully. It's a romance blueprint that's been used 100 times, but somehow they made it feel brand new. Fans couldn't stop raving about the way they stared at each other in silence, about that now iconic scene in the rain, about how even their arguments felt like foreplay. The term CP of the year wasn't just thrown around, it stuck. Social media exploded with edits, fan theories, and emotional breakdown threads, all centering on Wei Shao, their ship name. But here's the kicker: their chemistry wasn't built overnight. A bond built before the cameras. Before The Prisoner of Beauty, Liu Yuning and Zuer had crossed paths on a variety show called Start Reasoning. While the format was lighthearted and focused on solving mysteries, it planted the seeds of their dynamic. The two teased each other, laughed easily, and had the kind of off-screen friendship that translated effortlessly to their new, more intense characters. One behind-the-scenes clip from the drama went viral. Liu Yuning accidentally fell back into his livestream habits and told the crew, "You're all my family," prompting Zuer to burst into laughter and start mock-clapping like a Taobao influencer. The moment was goofy, genuine, and a window into how much trust existed between the two stars. turning the haters into believers. Despite his growing fame, Liu Yuning wasn't universally loved. There were still skeptics, particularly those who couldn't forget the early days of ancient drama ugly memes. A harsh nickname critics gave him due to his unconventional looks in a genre dominated by delicate beauty. But this time, the haters were outnumbered. After the series dropped, Liu Yuning's performance was impossible to ignore. Social platforms across China, from Weibo to Douyin, were flooded with praise, and entertainment media crowned him Drama King of the Year. His name trended with every episode drop. The audience had spoken, and their verdict was clear. This man didn't just look the part, he was the part. And Song Zuer, a queen reborn. If Liu Yuning's rise was unexpected, Song Zuer's return was redemptive. 2 years ago, her career hit a serious roadblock due to a tax-related controversy. While not as severe as other celebrity scandals, the backlash was enough to push her out of the spotlight. Many assumed she'd fade quietly into the background, but Song Zuer came back stronger. With her luminous screen presence and a performance that oscillated between regal composure and gut-wrenching emotion, she reminded the industry why she was once considered a future megastar. Word is, multiple studios have already lined up offers for her next lead. And this time, she's choosing carefully. A drama that changed the game. The Prisoner of Beauty didn't just rack up views. It altered careers. It rewrote narratives. It made viewers care deeply about fictional characters, and even more deeply about the actors behind them. In a drama market flooded with formulaic content, this one stood out by delivering heart and heartbreak in equal measure. More than anything, it gave Liu Yuning the platform to go from that live stream singer with potential to a full-fledged leading man with an empire of fans. What about Zhang Wanyi? Yes, the original Wei Shao. While Zhang Wanyi continues to flourish in his own right, fans can't help but speculate about what might have been. Would he have played Wei Shao differently? Would the drama have had the same spark? We'll never know. What we do know is that fate, and maybe a few nervous producers, handed the role to Liu Yuning, and he didn't just take it. He transformed it. He gave Wei Shao a pulse, a soul, a story. He didn't just win the role. He won the war.